Astrid. And even Tyler last night when I was in bed with him, he was like, baby, you've loved Bravo since the day I met you. Because he would say, I would always yell and be like, no, Tyler, because I would get so pissed off when I first moved in with him. He didn't have a TV in his room. And him and Brian, like his roommate, would go downstairs and like watch football. I'm like, no, I have to watch my shows. I was like, and I would flip out.
Save it for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's all really good. Save it for the podcast.
Okay. Today, I am so excited to have reality TV star, best friend, and fellow Bravo-holic, Astrid Wendt.
Hello.
Welcome to the
coming off of the high of BravoCon.
Welcome to the Literally Not Okay podcast. I am so excited to have you on today to talk about our experience at BravoCon because it is literally not okay.
Best 24 hours of my life. Astrid
and I literally called each other maybe 80 times the past 48 hours just talking about BravoCon. So I was like, why don't we just do a little episode recapping the best day of our lives? Where do we even begin? Like, where do we even begin?
You know, I was trying to explain the feeling to some random stranger I was telling about BravoCon, and the best I could come up with is that this is what it must have felt like on Christmas morning back when I was like a really little kid, right? Like when you're like 4 or 5 and you're in the depths of believing in Santa, because like I don't remember really that time, but I imagine that's what Christmas morning felt like back then, because it was that.
It's our fucking Super Bowl. And the best part about this, Astrid and I, everywhere we were going in Vegas, we were telling people that we were going to BravoCon and nobody knew what that was. And it was just so awkward, but we couldn't talk about anything else. I got into a fight with the cashier lady at Sprouts because she didn't understand BravoCon. And I was like, I can't talk to you. Like, you don't get it.
I didn't understand that either. I'm like, wait. So you're telling me hundreds of housewives and Bravo celebrities are coming into your city and nobody here cares? I guess it's just another day in Vegas. But to us, it was the greatest day of our lives. So.
Okay. Where do we even begin? Like, let's just start out with you telling me why you're literally not okay, because I think it's probably related to Bravo.
I mean, yeah, I'm literally not okay because I'm being forced to get back into reality of taking care of 2 kids, 2 dogs, cleaning the house, doing laundry. And all I want to do is sit on my phone and continue to watch what I already experienced. It's sickening.
No,
because all I've done for the last 2 days is scroll on Instagram to rewatch what I already watched. And it's like I'm experiencing it all over again in HD, because there were a couple moments where like the tequila was within me and I don't remember that, but I know I was there.
I know. At the panels, like we were really buzzed. Like I kind of fuzzed out at the panels. Like I don't really remember. I don't really remember the panels.
No, Miami was the most insane panel ever, allegedly, on social media. I was there. Mm-hmm. I recall none of that. Like, I think by that point, we were just a few too many espresso the espresso martinis kind of took us over the edge. And then after that, we just kind of floated through the rest of it.
Well, I'm literally not okay because I thought that BravoCon was every year, but it's every 2 fucking years, which like really did something to my soul.
I know.
I was trying to...
I know.
But honestly... Like,
I saw a woman talk about on social media how it's actually better this way, because if it was happening every year, you wouldn't like appreciate it for what it really was. Because now, having to wait 2 full years knowing what we experienced, we will be so hyped in however many days it is. 730 days?
And I just can't believe that like we're talking right now and Real Housewives is on in the background of your TV. Like we are sick in the head. Okay, Astrid. Overall, I feel like we need to talk the people through our experience at BravoCon. Like, how would you describe how we did it?
Well, I think like the part of it that like you don't really understand unless you're there is like the energy in the room. Like you're talking 25,000 just gals and gays gathered together. And anyone just wants to talk about Bravo. It is literally heaven because no one is telling you like, oh no, a game's gonna be on, or no one is talking about like politics or depressing things. Like we're just there discussing Bravo and nothing else matters. Everyone is on the same page. There's no judgment. People have colored hair. People are in sparkles. People in cheetah print. Like it's like every flavor of the rainbow is at BravoCon. Would you not say?
The best was when we're waiting in line and Astrid just screams out like, I love BravoCon people. Like these are the best people. And all the girls just started cheering and we're like, what is happening? It just brings all walks of life. And it was just such good energy like throughout the entire conference. Like I felt like I was walking on air.
Truly, it's like you could have a drink spilled on you, and in a normal setting, it would be like, oh, this bitch at BravoCon. It's just like, whatevs. What you just keep it moving. Like nothing matters because you're just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Bravo celebrities everywhere, and these are my people. These are my people.
Okay, but we need to describe like number one, I am not a type A person, but for BravoCon, I was locked the fuck in. I got hotel, I got glam, I got reservations. I don't know who the fuck I became. I was a different breed because I was like, the things I need to, we just wanted the perfect day. And I feel like we did it perfectly.
No, you planned it perfectly. And you know what? You don't realize that you can be type A until you have to plan something with a person who you didn't realize is incapable of taking anything else on, which was me. You're like, she literally can. She just has to manage to get out of the house and leave her kids with whoever's watching her kids. I'll handle the rest. And you planned the perfect weekend. You killed it.
Well, I just feel like being around my nieces, like I can't even put a thought together. So let alone like you with two little boys. I was like, I got it. But we flew in Friday night. Late, slept in. I mean, yeah, just slept, like smoked, went to sleep. Saturday, we woke up so early. I've never been sober waking up in Vegas, and it felt so fucking good. We got glam with this poor woman who we forced to do TikToks of us, but best glam ever.
So good.
Then we proceeded to go to breakfast and had unlimited mimosas. So 3 mimosas deep heading to BravoCon was the best buzz of the
No, we thought we were having bottomless mimosas until we ordered the 3rd or 4th one. And she said, you know, it's not bottomless. And we're like, oh, it's okay. It's fine. Keep them coming anyway. We're going to BravoCon. She goes, what?
And as we're sitting at the breakfast, I was dying because we were obviously telling every single person that had an arm and a leg that we were going to BravoCon. And she goes, oh, some guy from The Bachelor is here. And we're like, oh, who? She's like, Nick Viall. We're like, okay, great. And then we were, after the 3 mimosas, we were trying to put our breakfast on his tab in this room.
But then she wouldn't let us because she said he didn't sign his tab, which probably means he didn't tip. So she's like, no, can you guys just put it on your room, please, and leave a tip?
So then we get to BravoCon. Jasmine Good, who is on the Valley, proceeded to pull up with these 2 bodyguards and a handler. And she's like, they're with me. And we're like...
But also you got to lay it out. This was within like 45 seconds of us walking into the convention center. Like we had just arrived and somehow we're instantly brought to Jasmine. And then the whirlwind begins.
I'm wearing a poncho because it's downpouring. And Jasmine proceeds to walk us in the all access back of like, how would we describe this? It's like where they feel safe with their families.
The VIP of the VIP. Yeah. It was like it was the backstage for the talent, as they are called at BravoCon.
Like we were
celebrities, they're the talent. Okay. So we were with the talent, aka Jasmine, and we're somehow led through just, you didn't even know something was back there. It looked like that's where just the employees go to bring like dirty cups, right? Yeah. And you walk back there and it was the gates of heaven opened up. And I swear it got instantly brighter. I don't know if it was all the selfie lights, but there they were, all of them. Every person we've watched over the last 20 years.
And Astrid was literally freaking out, and I was freaking out inside, but she was verbally saying it, and I was like, Astrid, act
I was
fucking...
literally not okay.
I was like, act cool. Like, we would be we sat at a round table and we looked to the left. Tom Sandoval is sitting with Kyle Cook. Okay. Then we turned to the right. I had the Gorgas. Oh,
Shannon is with her daughter.
Shannon Bedore.
Sheena is whatever. Kristen is there with her baby. Like literally, it was everyone. And my brain was like circuiting. Like I just kept saying, I'm not okay. I can't play it cool. Like I couldn't play it cool, and I had to let everyone know that, just so you know, I'm not going to play it cool because I can't. So just sorry for anything I say.
Jasmine's like trying to have a conversation with me about her wedding. And I'm like, I love you. And I'm so excited for your wedding. But like, I can't focus on anything right now. Like I was trying to act so cool. I didn't want to like ask to take pictures because I was like, but like it was a rare.
I wish we would have had like 30 minutes to settle into the conference center to like take in that we were there, because truly, like my brain couldn't like follow what was happening fast enough. You're right. Like I didn't think to like ask certain people for pictures that I would have like died to take a picture with, because I just didn't want to be the loser who's asking for pictures in the VIP. So I was just like standing there, just like literally staring at people, trying to take a mental image so I could remember it for the rest of my life.
But I did go up to Amanda Petula from Summer House.
The nicest.
And she and I had the best conversation. I don't know if she would say that, but I felt we had the best conversation about SSRIs, and I felt such a connection with her. And I mean, it's just so creepy because she's probably like, if somebody slid a picture of me to her, she would be like, I've never seen this woman in my life. But to me, we had the best conversation ever.
I think you did. I think you did too.
I loved her so much. I also went up to Shannon Bedore because she's actually one of my favorite housewives. And
same. That's when I'm like really mad that I didn't jump in and copy you in the moment, because that was one I have been looking at your picture of you and Shannon, and I just imagining my face. You look so good in it, but I just like the closest thing to me having a picture with her is you having a picture. So when I like go through my camera roll, I do stop at the picture of you and Shannon, and I'm just like, that's so nice for her.
No, but the best part of like taking pictures with the housewives was their assistants or their like gay best friend coming out with ring lights ready for the picture. Like that is the level.
Incredible.
That is the level
status I need to achieve.
Yeah, I told Tyler, I was like, baby, first of all, Tyler,
you haven't made it until you have a personal ring light holder following you around at BravoCon. That is top tier.
I know. I was telling Tyler last night, like, because I've just been like, I said, Tyler, I am a better person that I've been to BravoCon. Like me attending BravoCon changed me for the better. I am a better woman.
Do you feel like it's now like life before BravoCon and then life after BravoCon? Like how you're going to split up your life memories now? It's like, oh yeah, back then, before I had gone to my first BravoCon, and now everything I'm going to experience now will take place in the afterlife of after my first BravoCon.
No, somebody was like, oh, what was better, like your wedding or BravoCon? No question, BravoCon. Like, best, I know, and you said you birthed 2 kids and got married. BravoCon tops it. Tops it? Tips it? Okay. Okay, what was your peak and pit of BravoCon? Take a shot every time we say Bravo.
Don't. We'll get sued. I think my peak was when we were, is it like the weekend as a whole or just specifically at BravoCon at the convention center?
I think as a whole.
Okay, so like definitely the peak was when we were at dinner at STK, just, recapping the greatness of the day. And we look, and in walks Dorinda Medley and sits at the table next to us. Like we are breathing the same air as Dorinda Medley. And that has to be my peak of BravoCon. Like she was everything you would think she would be. She was Dorinda. She was greatness.
Tell him what you said to her.
Which is my pit of Bravo. No, that's actually a part of my peak. As I'm asking her for a picture and letting her know how much I love her and how she's changed my life, I told her, Dorinda, I need you to know that you are the Princess Diana of Bravo. Because I needed her to know that she is kind of like the royalty. Like she is in the Mount Rushmore of my like Bravo celebrities.
No, but
She's the queen.
But the best is I hear this like in my ear, like I hear her saying like, "Oh, Prince, you're the Princess Diana," and I just proceed to be like, "Dorinda, you look exactly like Princess Diana. You are my Princess Diana." Like, not okay. Then we proceed to take a picture with her, and she has like 3 gay, muscular best friends that pop up with 8 ring lights, so she looked good.
That is the best photo we took, hands down, from the entire weekend because the lighting it was like a photo shoot. We had a full-on photo shoot with Dorinda. At one point we said, "Can we take a video of us dancing?" And she just goes, "Sure." And then we just danced for like a full 10 seconds. And then we're like, okay, now we're like embarrassing ourselves. Let's let the woman eat dinner and have her martini.
Best 10 seconds of my life. I think she was the one that was like, "Let's dance, girls." And we were like,
actually, you're right.
I think
you're right.
was.
Yeah, you're right. And in the video, I'm saying out loud, this is the best day of my life.
I can't. Okay. What do you
I didn't even keep it cool around Dorinda. Couldn't.
She was our princess.
Okay, but like when she came on New York, I remembered thinking that actually back then. Like this is something I've thought actually, so I'm not even embarrassed to say it. I do think she's the Princess Diana of Bravo. Like the way she makes it nice, Princess D would as well.
Okay. What was your pit of the weekend?
My pit is technically something that didn't happen, which is I'm very upset I didn't meet Vicky or Andy, which I know we're trying not to harp on the things that didn't happen, but I think in my head, like the week leading up to it, when you and I kept talking about who we wanted to see, like I kept saying Vicky. And so then like Vicky getting her orange back and like the ladies having that moment at the award, like I wish I could have just even seen her from a distance. And Andy too, but like really Vicky. Like I wish I could have. Vicky is who started it all. Like she is she's actually the queen. And then yeah, Dorinda is the princess, Princess D.
No, but because Astrid and I, when we got to the airport, we were actually like kind of getting into a little depression and then we were just being like, we didn't see this person, we didn't see that person, like kind of freaking out. That the pit I think for me would be we didn't do enough days. I think we have to do all 3.
We have to do the full weekend next time, hands down. Like hands down.
Because Astrid, we had so much fun and we were only at BravoCon for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And another peak of mine, side note, is I loved meeting the content creators that like do Bravo. Yes.
They were so fun and they were so nice and like, they were so cool.
Yeah, like they do like they do impressionists.
Impersonators.
Yeah.
Or impressions. Impressionist or impersonator.
But the people that like kind of do fun Bravo content, I loved meeting. Like that was like just walking around BravoCon and meeting other fellow Bravo-holics was like one of my, you know what I mean?
It was just truly, I think when I think of the state of the world and when I now think about who could bring the world together to a better place, who could stop war, who could stop hunger, it is the Bravo fans because the energy that was in that place, nobody had any negative energy. And we all love drama, which just like, it's kind of weird, right? You would think we would be the most dramatic people ever. But I really do think like people that watch Bravo are the people who want zero drama in their own lives. Mm-hmm. They just want to watch middle-aged women have drama.
Exactly.
And so those are the people we need to vote into power. That's my rant for the day.
Astrid, I was telling this, who was I? I mean, I've been talking to every person that I've been talking to. Every single person I've been talking to, like they're telling me all about their lives, but I'm like, I went to BravoCon. So like, I can't talk to you. Like my best friend just called me crying hysterical because she had to switch her baby's, she stopped breastfeeding formula. And she switched to formula and she's been crying hysterical. And I'm like, okay, but like, I love you and I want to be there for you. But like, I went to I don't know how to go on from this. We'll talk about it in a week.
And it's fine. Babies just need to be fed. Doesn't matter how.
No, but it was just like, I love you, but I can't.
So, Beba, focus on Bravo.
But it's, no, wait, what was I going to say? It was something good. I had it and I lost it.
Oh, we have to go longer next time.
Okay, Astrid, what is your Mount Rushmore of Housewives?
Oh, okay. This is like, honestly, I think the hardest question you can ask a Bravo fan, because this is the question we were all asking each other like all weekend at BravoCon. And I've been thinking about it, obviously, even more. Here's who I think. Vicky Gunvalson, obviously. I'm going to put Dorinda in there for New York. I'm going to have to say Nene Leakes. And then I'm going to say, it can only be 4, right?
I don't know. As I was asking this question, I have no idea who's on
the actual Mount Rushmore has like 4 guys on it, right?
Yeah, 4 or 5. I think it's 4. All I see is Abe. I feel like
we can only pick one more. We should know this. We know more about, like, could you name more presidents or housewives?
Honestly, I think I was really good at social studies in high school.
Well, I know you're good with capitals.
Yeah,
I know you're really good with naming the United States map.
No,
okay, so I think my 4th one. So Dorinda, Nene, Vicky, and I think I'm gonna say Kyle.
I know you love Kyle.
I know. I'm like I feel like people have turned on Kyle, and I'm still in the minority of people who's like, she can do no wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Love her.
She really has given us.
I love all the Hilton sisters, Kim, Kyle, and Kathy. I mean, I love all 3 of them. Can we put the 3 of them together as the 4th, because they're all iconic. So that's my group. What about you?
I would add. You know who I really love? Dolores.
Lisa Barlow?
I love Lisa Barlow. Okay, side note, we saw Lisa Barlow and I was kind of having a prejudgment of her. Unfortunately,
she looked so fun.
She was so nice. Like, I didn't expect her to be that nice, and she was so cool and so funny.
And like, I love that she just wore sunglasses the entire time. Like, she did not take her sunglasses off for not one thing. Every video photo I've seen of her from BravoCon, sunglasses. Delilah's dark room, sunglasses. Like, it didn't matter, but she looked like really, like, she was glowing.
Yeah, no, but I kind of was like, oh, I don't know why I think she would be kind of like, not bitchy, but standoffish. Do
you think she knew she had to come to BravoCon and be like the nicest, so every fan had like the most positive encounter with her, because she's kind of in like the shits this season?
I hope not. I want to because even Jasmine was hanging out with her all weekend, and Jasmine had only good things to say about Lisa Barlow. So
she didn't have to say that about everyone. We won't say who, but not everyone was nice.
Oh, Jasmine did give us some tea on who was rude.
Not nice. And it's who you would imagine.
Yeah. Okay. My sister wants me to. Okay. Moving on. My sister really wants me to ask you this question. Okay. I don't know why.
Okay.
But she wants to know, who is your favorite Bravo rookie housewife?
Housewife only? My new favorite housewife?
Side note?
Like, who's new? You know who I actually really like is Stacy from Potomac. She's freaking funny.
And she's hot. She's like beautiful.
Yeah, I like her a lot. She's really funny. And like, I definitely think she did hire that guy on to be her fake boyfriend, but like, I love it. Like, she was like, I know how this works. Like, I love when someone is down to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some people play the game too hard that they don't even know who they are. Like, you can tell in her confessionals and everything, she's still just being herself, but she's down to scheme a little for a good storyline.
Yeah. And then, okay, so I do think Jessie from the Valley.
Oh, okay, but I thought we were talking Housewives only.
Oh, yeah. I fucked up. Let me think.
Jesse's a really good addition, which I let him know at BravoCon, and that started a solid 30-minute conversation that actually maybe that's my pit of BravoCon, because that's 30 minutes I could have been socializing with everyone, but once I was locked in, I couldn't get out.
Yeah. No, Astrid was talking to Jessie from the Valley for about 30 minutes, telling him What?
I was telling him that he was the biggest male star to enter Bravo ever of all time. I don't know why. I don't even know why I said that. I mean, like, we did really love him season one. We really loved him. He is so funny. I actually think he's the funniest ever. And he was so nice. But like, I was just making really dramatic statements in general. Like, I sat Jasmine's parents down and told them how she's the greatest, most independent woman who just knows who she is, and they should be so proud of who they've raised. Dorinda is the Princess Diana of BravoCon. Like, I was just unhinged because I couldn't control my emotions. But they just came out with like needing to tell people over dramatically nice things about them.
Exactly. Like, I was pretending that I was in Gia Judas's sorority. It was my sister. Okay. They were in the same sorority. So I was pretending that like I knew all about this sorority that she was in.
But it was just from your sister.
It was just from my sister.
It happens.
Yeah, you know, like I was just like, ZTA. Let's go ZTA. And then there was like a special word that the sorority
like
girls do.
Zeta?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm going down. I'm going down. How did I do that? Okay. Okay, yeah. Favorite Bravo rookie housewife for me. My favorite Bravo rookie housewife, and I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think she's a great addition, is Brittany from Salt Lake.
Yes. Okay.
I think
I would say those are the two best. I think I would say we named the two best additions to Bravo in recent years.
Like, I know a lot of people are saying Brittany's thirsty and she's delusional, but I think she's a great...
Wait, people don't like her?
I mean, she was with her daughter, which made me so happy because on the current season, she's been like choosing men over her family for like, you could clearly tell she's loose in the head.
I mean, she was with her daughter, but she was also with the unicorn that Jared gave her. So,
and Astrid made her play it for us.
We do not judge.
Yeah, we don't judge. But I love an unhinged new housewife. So I would say Brittany from Salt Lake would be my take.
That's a good one.
Okay. What was your most unhinged fan encounter? I think we kind of
covered those now.
Those, but who else did you have an encounter with that was just
I feel like our encounters with Kiki were pretty unhinged because they got more wild as the night went on. Like when we first met Kiki, it was very like, oh yes, you guys are fans of the show. By the end of it, we were walking past Kiki at Delilah's and like her legs were in the air and she was twerking on us. And again, these housewives is exactly who they portray themselves to be on the show. It's amazing.
When I came home, I said, Tyler, my favorite thing about the housewives is how fucked up they get. Like Dorinda was at STK, but I don't think she knew if she was.
Only in spirit. Only in Princess Diana's spirit.
Yeah, but I don't think she physically knew. Then Whitney from Salt Lake was doing Watch What Happens Live, and she was not okay. Andy was getting so pissed. But that's like my favorite. That's like my favorite thing about the housewives.
Like they are who they are, and and that's why like the ones who aren't truly themselves, they don't last because you realize the ones who are there, the ones who are the stars, they're the ones who just like are unhinged, are crazy, but like don't apologize for who they are, and they just let us in on the wild ride. And like, how nice is that? We should always be nice to them. We should never leave a mean comment on any Bravo person's page ever.
Okay, listen. My most unhinged, I think, was talking to Shannon Beador and telling her how she raised such beautiful girls and that's just such a good example of her being a mother. But like I was going into depth about like how it's a good reflection of how her daughters like are all like grown up to be so beautiful. Because we were talking to her daughter and her daughter was amazing.
She was so nice.
So nice.
And, like the sweetest was that she was like, oh, I'm Shannon's daughter. And it's just like, no, we know. Like, what are you talking about? I've seen you since you were like a little 6-year-old. Like, I know who you are. I know where you've gone to high school, to college. Like, how are things? You look beautiful.
I know about Archie.
We know. But thank you for being polite and letting us know.
No. It got to a point where I was like, okay, Alexis, step away. And I think Shannon was like, okay, come on, to the daughter. She was like, okay, it's time. And I was like, okay, yeah. I'm with Jasmine from the Valley.
No, I think you're right though when you say the things we say to them, because I saw a post, and actually the most unhinged of it all is just BravoCon itself, because the post said, only at BravoCon could Karen step out in front of an audience and be cheered on and applauded for serving her sentence, which she got in trouble for, and be like literally cheered on like she is the Pope. That is truly unhinged behavior, and only Bravo fans can get to that level.
She looks so good, though.
She looks so good. But, like, you know what I mean? It's like she did a bad thing. She got in trouble. She served her sentence. And we were like, yes, queen. Yes, keep living life. Make that money. You look amazing. Your skin, your hair, everything. Go, go, go.
We also were telling Zach
like, she could have killed someone. She could have killed someone, right? But it's like, that is why
Queen.
Bravo fans are unhinged. Queen. Slay.
Like, literally not okay. Also, we kept like harassing Zach from the Valley. Like, oh my God, your hair looks so good. Your skin looks so good. Like, we were feeding compliments. But truly, that's how we feel. So it was just like any person that we saw. And side note, I think Andy Cohen mentioned that Tom Sandoval was like the hottest man alive, like in person.
Yes, he mentioned this on a podcast that I had listened to. And so I had told you this, and we were like, I don't know. We don't believe this. Let's check it out. What's your verdict? I have different type from Andy Cohen would be my verdict. Like, I did not get that. Like, I felt that way about a lot of the women there. Like, I actually realized the men at Bravo, they don't do it for me.
No.
It's like Shep, like, rambling about Paige to some random fans who are probably on the Giggly Squad and are just fake flirting with him to get the scoop. Or, like, you know, like the other boys being too cool for fans. Like, the men really just don't do much for me when it comes to Bravo.
No.
It's
my God.
Women.
Yeah. That's why I met up with my Mennonite besties on Monday, and I had to explain to them, and they were like, oh yeah, like, who do you go for? And I'm like, the middle-aged women. Like, we love them. Like, that is, like, we're going to Vegas to hang out with middle-aged women. Like, that is what our Vegas.
But that again was the vibe. Like, everyone in that place was like, love your outfit, love this, like, everyone was just complimenting each other the entire time. Like, if you are having a bad year and you're feeling down, what you need to do is just get a ticket to the next BravoCon, and you will leave feeling so good about yourself, because that is like true girlhood there.
And can I just say something?
Yeah.
I kept getting mistaken for a Real Housewife of Rhode Island. Like, people kept thinking that I was Real Housewife of Rhode Island. And I kept feeding into it, going, yeah, look out for me, Alexis, and winking at them. Like, I'm not on the show, but I was just, I was like, make sure to tune in. Like, I am not a housewife. Okay, last question, Astrid. What would you do differently next year? I mean, let me rephrase that. Okay, Astrid, let's wrap it up. What would you do differently at your next BravoCon?
Well, first of all, I would go all 3 days, like the entire time. And I think I would like pay a lot more attention to the panels and the activations, because I realized a lot of the Bravo celebrities were at the activations for the different brand things, which, like, I feel like we just were like, we got in, we started drinking tequila, we got a little excited because we went straight to the VIP. We just had like such a backwards experience of it because we started with that VIP. So I think next time I would want to like do all 3 days, know that day one I have like no expectations. I'm just easing into it, like, and just know that Vegas will take care of me and like lead me to wherever. That would be my only thing. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe wear like a GoPro so I could like rewatch the entirety of the weekend in full after I go home.
What would I do differently next year? 2 years. I hate that it's 2 years. When somebody told me that, it really, my heart sank into my vagina. I was like, no, I was already planning. Like, I booked my glam for next year. Like, I already have the hotel. Like, Astrid and I were like already talking about I can't get pregnant next year because I'm going to BravoCon. Now I have to wait.
We're already, well, now you can just have a baby before the next one. So now you got to get on it.
Yeah. Let's see. But no, I would do 3 days, 100%. You have to. Now, knowing now that
I think the only other thing I would change too is next time I would leave like 30 minutes earlier from the after party if a certain someone is DJing, because that is another 30 minutes of my life I can never get back.
I want to talk about, okay, I'm best friends with Amanda.
No, we won't.
I'm best friends with Amanda Batula, so like we can't talk about this, but I agree. Somehow, Astrid and I got into the VIP talent only party. I don't know how. Like I was just pretending that I was a real housewife of. Good. I just kept pretending that I was a real housewife of Rhode Island. So I was like, yeah. And we were dressed like we were real housewives.
Our makeup was done. So it was like, we didn't look like total stragglers, right? Like we kind of looked the part. And I think this is what people must be talking about when they're saying it in like a business setting. It's like, act the part and you will succeed. I just haven't applied that to like better myself career-wise, but this weekend, I really applied. Dress the part and you will succeed. And there we were.
Fake it till you make it. So we get into this party. I start taking shots with the Summer House boys, but I was like too fucked up to like fangirl. Like I just was, and like we said, the boys don't do it for me. So I didn't really care that we were taking shots, because I feel like the boys from BravoCon are like guy friends that I hung out with in high school in a weird way. And like they don't. Yeah,
they were actually really nice. I think it's because we literally didn't care, but I saw people were like mad that West and Jesse weren't like paying attention to fans at BravoCon and were just like there for like the celeb of it all. I was like, they were pretty nice. Like they were definitely like too cool, but I think they're just young too.
Yeah.
Like you're comparing middle-aged housewives to like 26-year-old dudes in Vegas. Like, yeah, they're trying to just like do the bare minimum for what they're getting paid and like.
Agreed. Oh. But can we just, and also the highlight of the trip too was getting the gang from the Bachelor girls together. When we are together, it is the most unhinged, best, chaotic, no bad vibe. Like I was screaming at Jasmine at one point, and 2 minutes later, we're grinding on each other to John Summit. Like, you know, like our relationships are just so funny and unhinged.
So fun.
But we have the best time, and it's like always once a year that we get to see each other together, and every single time is funnier and like we just have such a good.
Well, you would think that like. One year we all get together and be like, oh, this was the year we all really matured and grew up, and now we're not like this anymore. And it's like, no, we are coming up on 10 years since we were on the show. Okay, that's a decade since we've met each other. And I've had 2 kids. I've been married. You've been married. People have gotten divorces. And we are still the same unhinged people. We've just somehow tricked people into thinking that we're, you know, wife material. And no, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Know, yeah. We've just somehow managed to like pretend in our day-to-day lives like we are functioning members of society, you know, and I'm just at daycare drop-off. Like, but no, I'm the same, and I love it.
No, us at John Summit, like me, Jasmine, Rachel, and Astrid went to John Summit, and we were just dancing, going.
With who?
I don't know. Some things I don't think we could display. Like, I think we got to keep it private, because that was really uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how we got into that situation, but the 4 girls and Melissa, we had the best time. And Big Rach, shout out to Big Rach and Jasmine for giving us the best Bravo experience of our life. Because like, obviously they work for Bravo, but like we are like, we were hanging out with Rachel and Jasmine at BravoCon, but like we were way too overstimulated, like with what was going on around them, you know?
No, at one point, Rachel was at the after party talking to Ashley from Potomac, and they were just like catching up, like 2 normal friends talking. And I literally just like smiled and stared at them and nodded and like couldn't form a sentence to jump into the conversation because it wasn't a conversation that I was meant to be a part of. But I also like couldn't make myself walk away because I'm like, no, like I need to stare at her for the next however many seconds this is gonna last. And that like
no, I was trying to
we're actually really creepy. Like I hope none of the Bravo people hear this because they're gonna be like, oh my God, I met those girls and I thought they were kind of weird, but like this is next level. They definitely cut a strand off my hair and are making a voodoo doll and are going to show up in my house.
No, Astrid, I was trying to tell my hair girl yesterday that we were not creepy fangirls. Like, we're just a silly. And then as I was saying it, I was like, no, never mind. Like, we are creepy fangirls. But like,
when I actually think of how many people I talk to, I don't think, like, I kind of played it cool. Like, literally everyone from the Valley. Shannon, we saw Brittany, we saw all the Summer House people. I texted with Sierra. Okay, I definitely didn't play it cool with her. Like, I'm literally so embarrassed. I need to die. But like,
oh wait, can we just say Sierra
is the most beautiful person on the planet?
Is the hottest woman I've ever seen. Like,
no, like it actually made me realize, like, I've always felt okay about myself, but like there are levels, and she's on another level.
No, she's like
I'm not even close.
I was like trying to bond with her, but like you were talking to her, so then I just felt like left out of the conversation, and I was like, Sierra, you're so pretty, love you, like, and you were like, you guys were locked in, and I was like, okay.
No, I think she did actually really like me.
No, she
like,
loved you.
But I think looking back, it's like, I wish I would have talked less. Like, I think it was like the Adderall at that point too, that like I just like couldn't stop the words from coming out. Like, you know what I mean? I met Sierra too late in the day. But like I know she loved me because she said I love you, and I will hold on to that forever.
Exactly. Astrid, thank you so much for coming on Literally Not Okay. We did amazing.
No, thank you. Thank you for spending the best weekend of my life with me.
No, BravoCon has been, and moving forward, this is a lifelong commitment now. Like, we are going to every BravoCon.
Like, we have to like agree on this. Like, we can't bring in other people. This is like, this has to be our thing.
Should we bring our kids?
Yeah, like eventually. First of all, my kids know who everyone is. And Augie knows who people are. He turns 4 tomorrow. He's been watching Bravo for 4 years, okay?
But say what he does. Say what he says.
Wait, which part? Oh, no, this is Nash. Nash, he will say, I have to put on Mommy Show. He just says Mommy Show, Mommy Show. And he knows how to put it on. When the Housewives are on, he knows it's Mommy Show. And when sports are on, he calls it Daddy Show.
Astrid.
He knows them.
That's going to be I'm forcing my children to watch Real Housewives, and they're going to have to love Britney Spears. Like, there's no, the video that you sent me today, I can't. Okay.
So good, right?
Thank you so much for coming on Literally Not Okay. Where can everybody follow you? And if you have anything going on that you would like to mention?
You can follow me at Astrid Loch, and that's really where I post all of the craziness that I do get into, because it's never the same. Every day is different. So
I think you should plug to the IVF charity.
Yes. You can follow me on Astrid Loch. That's my Instagram. And then for anyone who's also in the IVF community, you can check out Fertility Friends Foundation. I sit on their board, and we raise money to give grants to people who are struggling to conceive. So you can go donate, or if you're struggling to conceive and looking for a grant, you should apply in the spring.
Astrid, that was so good. That was amazing. And thank you guys so much for listening. And make sure to tell me why you're literally not okay in the comments. Bye.